Harrison Lilly has this post out about becoming a realtor, and I said, I was like, I've heard so many terrible things about him. I was like, are you sure that's where we...
All right, guys, welcome to the Rising Standard, the Agent Podcast. I am here with the agent of agents, a mountain of a man, a father, a husband, a servant. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Derrick 40.
Wow,
That was the best I could do. That was good.
Yeah, that was great.
I feel like I need to go get the wrestling belt for you.
Yes.
Yeah?
You can announce me anywhere we go. That was good.
Hey, can I do your walkout for Jiu Jitsu?
Oh, that would be awesome.
Bro.
Yeah.
Hit me with some background music, Back in Black.
That's right.
And I'm just getting it on the mic.
Stranglehold by Ted Nugent.
I'm going to have to go listen to that. Never heard of it.
Fantastic.
Oh, is that your pre-song?
Probably would be, if I was going to walk out to something, that'd probably be it.
Okay. All right. So Derrick is a Jiu Jitsu practitioner. What belt are you right now, Derrick?
Blue.
Blue. How long you been doing it?
About 3 years.
3 years. Got it.
So.
Who's your coach? What do you train at?
So I trained with Adrian Abels under Wayne Knudsen at SMAA.
Okay.
But I've also had tutelage under Quentin Henry
Okay.
at Hero Fitness, which those guys are fantastic as well.
Very cool. Very cool. And so why'd you start doing jiu-jitsu?
I had a friend doing it, and they kept telling me how awesome it was and good for your mental, good for your physical, and it took a lot of convincing.
Yeah. To go get down on the ground with other sweaty men and
sweat,
roll around and smell each other's breath. And
it's kind of gross.
That's actually the worst part.
Yeah, if you think about it, it's kind of gross. But it's done more for my mental than it has my physical. But it's also helped me, kind of hone in my anger.
Yeah,
it's helped a lot.
You don't have any of that, do you?
Not as much.
That's awesome. All right, and so you've been doing that for 3 years. So you obviously you must like it.
Yes, I like it. It's one of the most humbling sports I've ever done. Yeah.
Is it funny that somebody half your size can fold you up like a pretzel and make you squeal?
Yes.
It's the first time it ever happened to me. I was borderline embarrassed because at this time I was like 20-year-old Harrison who was like jacked. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I ran 3, 4, 5 miles every day, worked out for an hour, hour and a half every day. I mean, everything that went in my body, I paid attention to. If it wasn't, I counted macros, counted calories every day. I had a plan for my fitness. Mm-hmm. And so I'd been training for, I guess, about a year and a half, 2 years. I walk in there and there's this, I don't know, I was probably 220 pounds, just ripped. And this, for lack of better terms, this little skinny nerd, they're like, Harrison, you're going to roll with that guy. I was like, okay, I'll level up soon, I guess. Bruh, That kid put me on my ass.
Oh, yeah.
I was humbled.
Yes.
I assume you've had a similar story.
Yes. So I think I was a few weeks into it. They were taking it easy on me. They were being really nice. And I rolled with a man named Brandon Martin.
Brandon has his pro card, guys.
I love Brandon.
Yeah, I used to train with Brandon. He's a great guy.
Fantastic coach.
A solid dude.
Oh, wonderful guy. But I thought I could defend myself and I thought I could handle my own until that man got a hold of me and he laughed while I was struggling to get out from under him, do something to him, but I could not do anything, and I had to make up my mind that day. Either I'm going to learn how to do this sport or I'm going to quit today.
Yeah, or I only walk back in with a gun. Like, that's it. Yeah. Man, that's so funny. And so I remember when Brandon was new, I want to say I remember his first fight. I want to say I went to his first amateur fight. Mm-hmm. I think I did. Anyway, I trained with him for a while. Let me tell you, that dude just got really good really quick, but he also lived for it. Yeah. And I think that's just a story of, like, I don't think he was the most talented person in the gym ever. I think there were many other people who were more talented than him, but you know who stuck with it? Mm-hmm. You know who mastered it? You know who had grit?
Yeah.
Brandon. Yeah.
Fantastic guy.
Yeah, no, I always loved his consistency, man, and he was always an encourager.
Yeah.
You know, we're all in there competing, but he was an encourager of even his opponents.
Yeah.
So, man, that's awesome. I didn't. Maybe we have talked about that before. I want to say maybe we have.
If I haven't mentioned him, we probably wasn't talking about jiu-jitsu.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's crazy. And yes, you can get humbled by someone half your size.
Oh yeah.
You know, there could be a 16-year-old in there who's been training for, since he was 6, and he might be 160 pounds. You might be a
Brandon Martin's son's one of them.
Oh, is he pretty stout?
Taylor is a monster.
Really?
That little joker is good.
Yeah.
They got some really good guys over there at Hero Fitness. They
Yeah.
got some good guys. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. So you like jiu-jitsu. Mm-hmm. What else?
You know, I've enjoyed coming over here and working with Harrison Lilly Realty. It's been an amazing journey with me and my wife, and we've grown so much being here. It's been an awesome journey. But I would definitely give it all to God. It was definitely Him putting us in the right path. You know, me letting go and saying, you know what, whatever you've got for me,
Yeah.
led me here.
Yeah. And so, how long have you been in real estate? When did you get licensed?
Oh goodness, 3 years ago.
Okay, 3 years.
3 years ago. Yeah.
And what were you doing at the time? Because you weren't a full-time realtor at that point, were you?
No, I was a part-time realtor. I worked for a linen company, uniform company, Aramark. But Lynn and I had some rental property, and we had just opened up our tea shop in Ruston, Due South Nutrition.
Yeah, Due South Nutrition. If you guys are Rustonians, give a shout out to your shop, man.
Yeah, Due South Nutrition, 722 Celebrity Drive, right behind Wingstop.
Yeah, and so that's like nutritional shakes,
Yes.
teas.
Frappe coffees with protein in them.
There we go. Some protein coffee.
Yeah, you can do iced coffee, protein coffee. The shakes are wonderful. A lot of people come for the teas, but the shakes are amazing.
I call those things crack teas.
Yes.
I can't drink them.
Yeah.
They're overwhelmingly too strong for me.
Yeah. Well, I've got one right here.
Well, you have at it. I'm going to stay away. Yeah. So I got in real estate 3 years ago. You were not full-time. You were working at Aramark. So how long have you been in sales? Because Aramark, that you were in a sales position there, correct?
Yeah, I started there. I started there in 2016, I think. And I went in I wanted a job Monday through Friday because I'd been in the oil field on and off, and then the restaurant business on and off for years.
Both tough industries.
Yeah, tough hours.
Yeah,
you know.
and saying that, you didn't get into any easier of an industry here.
No, but it's been wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick your heart, right?
Yeah. But anyways, just long story short, I got into it. Went to just do a little, entry level position in the service department. Went in July, and by November they gave me a management position, or offered me one. I turned it down. Joe Young was my boss, and he was like, "No, it's yours." And I was, oh God. I was like, I didn't really want it, but it happened, and it was probably one of the best things. Just everybody that's came into my life, I can always see God's handprint and fingerprints on everybody that's been in here, including you. So
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah. And so what made you go from, full-time job, part-time realtor to taking that leap and quitting your job and being a full-time licensee?
Yeah, so April of 2022, I was in real estate. I had Aramark. I was doing all these things. No, it was the end of 2022 when I got my license.
Okay.
Yeah. Or no, it was 23. Good.
23. Okay.
I think so.
So you're not even like a full 3-year realtor right now.
No.
Or maybe you're just at it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Right at it.
Yeah, wow.
So,
wow.
but it really, it was April of 2022. I went on a men's retreat. I'm heavily involved with those. But just realization that that this life isn't all that it's cracked up to be, or how I was living it. Mm-hmm. And God intervened, and I felt the pressing that He was telling me to leave that job.
Wow.
And at the time,
Dear Lord, please do not give Derrick a pressing to leave this job.
No, definitely not pressing me here.
Yeah.
But I fought him. I fought him for almost 2 years, and then when I finally did, I said, "All right, I'm done." I was just miserable. I was making good money. I had moved into the sales department at Aramark for a full year. Made really good money.
You've
but I
shared
was
with me, and you did very well.
I was very well.
Yeah.
Did very well. But just was miserable. Just
Yeah.
wasn't living my 20, so to speak.
Yeah.
And anyways, just my wife convinced me a year before to go get my real estate license. I went and did that. We went to work for a brokerage. Part time, I was working. I was trying to figure it out. I just didn't know how to do it.
That's the toughest part right there.
Yep.
It really is.
But,
Yeah.
you know, and I was fixing to quit real estate, and then my wife convinced me that she seen a post that Harrison Lilly was looking for some agents. And
Well, maybe I just need to make posts then. Maybe that's the problem. I hadn't made a realtor post in a long time.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was good. It was like perfect timing. You know, that's how God works. So it's His timing.
That's right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So you came over here. And so let's talk about your production over the years for a second. So this is, you're in your third year right now. All right. Talk about your production. Year one, how did we do?
You mean before I came here?
Yeah.
I think I was at 9 houses.
9 houses. Got it. I assume that does not hit a goal for you.
Definitely not.
Yeah. Yeah. 9 houses. That's actually, I mean, it's above the average number of Northeast Louisiana. And I showed you those numbers a few weeks ago at the awards banquet on each, company's average units per agent. Cause that's kind of our key factor of like, are we as an organization providing what we say we will for our agents?
Right.
Whether it's in leverage, leads, marketing, whatever that thing is that you need, are we helping you guys? And so I think we proved that, but so you had 9 first year. So did you come to us for your second year, or when did that transition happen?
I went full time that year. I went full time. I think I was still working for the other brokerage, and I think it was around June or July when I was contemplating just leaving real estate all in.
Yeah. Why did you feel the need? Like, why did you think that just getting out of it was the answer?
I just didn't feel like I was growing. I felt like I was in a place that I didn't belong. I was looking for mentorship. I was looking for accountability, honestly. I'd always considered myself a pretty much a self-starter. I'm not lazy. I work.
Definitely not.
And but I just wasn't growing, and I needed growth. I needed something. I needed to know how to do this business.
Yeah.
And I looked for mentorship. I asked for mentorship. I just wasn't getting it there.
Yeah.
And when I just felt it, like I walked in that room one day at a little group meeting there. I walked out of it and immediately called my wife and said, "Hey, I think we need to go." I said, "I'm going to go. You can stay."
Like you're like getting out of real estate go?
I told her I'd keep my license, but I was fixing to go back to work somewhere.
Golly. That's a big decision.
Yes.
It seems small in this conversation, like it seems so easy to talk about it. And yet going, because I know you, I can tell the audience something about you, and it's that Derrick is, he's a biblical man. He looks to lead his household. He looks to provide and protect for his household. And so for a working person, like I know this about you, you are a worker, period.
Thank you.
And for a working, accountable protector and provider of his family, leaving your guaranteed income is hard.
Yeah.
And then hanging up a dream to go back to an 8 to 5 to say, "Hey, I'm a provider. I got to provide." Like that's hard too.
Yeah.
What was that? Was there a twist up inside, like in that moment, or?
Well, like you said, I'm biblical, man. I
Yeah.
believe God. If I let go of things, it's hard to receive what God's given you if you got your hands tied around something, holding on.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So ultimately, I just, if he put it on me, I told him I would listen to him. And if he made me feel like I needed to do something or make a move, that's what I would do. And he put it on me that I needed to leave there.
Yeah.
He didn't answer my prayer as far as where I was going. He
Yeah.
just said, "You need to go."
Yeah.
I said, "Okay."
And so you almost feel like it was like a, hey, I need you to let go for a second so that we can work.
Yep.
Okay.
And of course, if you ever read the Bible in Genesis 1, when he does give man woman, he calls her suitable helper. And of course, that's who I call when, I call my best friend, and
Every day.
she says, "Hey, I got something."
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So how did you feel about that suggestion at the time?
So,
We've never had this conversation. This is going to be new for all of us.
yes. So, ultimately, and I'll be open and honest
Please
with you.
do. Please do.
When she said, well, hold on before you quit and just give up on real estate, which, of course, I tried to correct her and said, "I'm not giving up. I just feel like I'm being led somewhere."
Yeah.
So I said, "Well, hey, here's the deal." I was like, "I'm open to whatever you got." And she said, "Well, Harrison Lilly has this post out about becoming a realtor." And I said, I was like, "I've heard so many terrible things about him." I was like, Are you sure that's where we need to go?" And
Oh, man.
and ultimately, what had happened, I said, "You know what? I'm good. Let's give it a shot." We made an appointment to meet with Amy Frandom. She just happened that year. Belinda went on a retreat,
Okay.
and it was funny thing. April of that year, she had went on a retreat, and she was, in the same room, in the same place. We meet with Amy. It was Amy that was in her room with her.
Yeah.
She met Amy through the retreat.
Yeah.
And it just felt right.
Yeah.
Like God had us in the right place, and he did.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I said, "Well, that's cool. Everything you say, we love it. But I need to meet Harrison." She said, "Oh, yeah, you're definitely going to meet
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
Harrison."
We're not gatekeeping.
Harrison said, "Oh, yeah, no, you're going to meet with him." And, as soon as I sat down with you, started talking with you, I just like, "Okay, Lord, I hear you.
Yeah.
This is the right place. I feel good about it."
Yeah. Was there anything in that meeting that was said that was like meaningful or eye-opening, or was there anything there? Or?
I would just say you said it was more than money.
Yeah.
You.
Well, I do. You hear me talk about money a lot because at the end of the day, this is a for-profit business.
Sure.
I am also a big believer in being a big giver. I'm a big believer in being a servant, and an empty cup cannot poureth over. It can't give. And so, yes, I need a lot of money and a lot of resources to flow to me, because if none of it's flowing to me, how can it ever flow through me?
That's right.
And I believe that the reason that God has continued to bless this company financially and with great partners such as your family, I believe that is him going, you're being a good steward. You're giving. You're doing what you said you would do with the money if I let it come through you. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of that.
Oh, you're on good track there.
Yeah.
I feel like that's exactly. You said all the right things, but I have discernment because of God.
Yeah.
And I was in that moment, I was like, man, this guy says all the right things, but it feels right.
Yeah.
And then over these past few years that I've been with you, I've seen it.
Yeah.
So I've seen the truth come out of you. I've seen you be vulnerable. I've seen you I feel like God has his hands all over you.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with that statement. Yeah. I do. I have been extremely blessed.
Yes.
Yeah. It's funny is that if you watch a farmer long enough, you will see their fruit.
Yeah.
Right? Like, does it breed? Like when people talk to me about going places and following people, when it comes to following, I am slow to follow because I want to see the fruit. And you can't hide that, right? When you walk into somebody's fields and no one's making money, no one's happy, no one's growing, no one's accountable, no one shows up, I can tell you who that farmer is, right? Not what they say, right? Because we can all put a banner on our front door and call ourselves whatever we want to call ourselves.
Sure.
What does your fruit say about you?
Yeah.
And that's the number one question I ask when someone says they're going to follow something. I go, what's the fruit?
Yeah.
Show me the fruit.
Yeah.
No fruit, no leadership.
It's funny you say that. We were talking about this in our men's group this morning.
Really?
Yeah. And we were talking, but that's kind of like me saying I'm a realtor.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't wear that badge very well. And ultimately, we're servers.
Mm-hmm.
We're servers of our community. We're servers of the clients that we have just the blessing to be involved with. These clients turn into my friends. They turn into like family to me. And this has been the most fulfilling job I've ever had. And I don't even consider it a job. I consider it an opportunity every day.
I consider this your ministry. That's why I struggle to say some things about your job sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, it's his ministry. Like it does change things. It's a different perspective.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And like I said, I felt like God was leading me along. And, sometimes, there's a story in Mark 11 where Jesus is telling the disciples to get into the boat. We're going to go to the other side. He falls asleep and the storm starts to go. Mm-hmm. And then everybody started to freak out. Oh God, we're going to die. They wake Jesus up. He gets up, he rebukes the storm. And then he tells them, oh, you guys didn't have any faith in me.
Mm-hmm.
See, he's leading us, and the storms sometimes they're using the storm to get you there.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just got to let the storm pass. And sometimes the best way to it is through it.
Yeah.